City built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds,
contempt. It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the paper. They don't want any Baltimore material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. That one good for 8. Now they've got third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Now Jackson on third down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on third down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. And at the helm won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns have more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ball game.
Brings up second down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump. Good call from the defense. It came at the perfect time.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's good for a Bengals.
On first down, here's Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Second down and 10.
Here we go. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Finds Chase on the slant. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Third and 1.
Trying to run for this with Moss. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Burrow from the gun. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense set for a first and 10.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Burrow out of the shotgun. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Hits him on the out route. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Second and 10.
To throw again. It's Burrow. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, here's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, just a little icing on the cake.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Again, it's Burrow. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Two yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal. To the air again. It's Burrow. And it's incomplete on third and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Jackson throwing here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again is Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Out of the gun, Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Ravens.
Lamar off the play fake. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he's up over 80 receptions on the season. An impressive number, and it's good enough to sit him among the league's best as well. Drive starts with a run by Moss. This will be much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Brown on the inside give. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Lay it out for this one, and he makes the catch. 1st down, ball at the 36.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Hey, can.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Throwing is Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gas. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the Ravens 36-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Finds the in route complete. The tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23.
Jamar Chase. 13 yards on the play.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. He's now up to 7 catches in this first half. Quite the pace that he set for himself. Let's see if he can keep this up and just how many catches he can haul in before this one's over. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Quick slant complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll throw it yet again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A loss of 7. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Intended for Jamar.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
McPherson's kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Evans now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Ravens offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. 1st down, here's Lamar. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he hangs on to that football brought through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
And the Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout.
Second and 6.
Lamar now from the gun. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
It's third down and 6.
Jackson's going to throw again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Well, no pushing the envelope, it appears, in what remains of this first half. He's going to take a knee and watch that time run out here. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Chris Godwin. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. The Buccaneers win by 8, 24-16 your final. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And here's the running back for the visiting team. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Cardinals with a 2-touchdown lead, 14-0 the halftime score. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Raiders. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. Looking for a hole, finds one, and he hits the turbo. This one's gone to the half, all tied, low-scoring affair here in the regular season. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting second in the NFL in receptions.
On 2.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Straight ahead is Brown. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just keeps connecting to Chase. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, ball at the 36. To the Here again, it's Burrow. Right back to Chase. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Second and 10.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Again, it's Burrow. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Baltimore running its offense out now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And he takes this down after crossing the 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, Jackson hits his running back. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. On first down, Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that side.
First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And this stays a 3-possession game.
I know there's golfers out there, Kate, that love to play this game as well. And any golfer knows, hey, man, at the turn, no matter how bad that front side was, there's still a chance, right? There's still another hole, still another opportunity. You write that script of hope. Kickers are kind of like golfers. Right, they're always thinking of the next one, but unfortunately, with that miss, well, the scorecard's going to end up ugly.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Brown. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Gun. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Thurman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They motion Bateman over right. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They're running the option, short side. Hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And now the Bengals have it. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
And 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. Caught, nice game left side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
I'm 1, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running left side by Jones. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stick it in the air. It's Burrow. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. I'm just going to go out on a limb, Parker, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
1st down, Burrow to throw. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Brown on the carry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Brown again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
On 1, ready?
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Chased out to his right. And he's brought down at After a great gain, that's going to set up first and goal.
A gain of 10 yards.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now Burrow. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he gets in, touchdown. The Bengals keep adding that fourth-quarter lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game.
Ravens, nothing. And McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. The drive begins with Henry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was taking
Offense to the line for second down.
a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Jackson now on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Complete to number
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
13 yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They're set up at the 35 now. They toss right side to Henry. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's the pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
This is Henry on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Jackson keeping it himself. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Takes out a one-stop. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. First down run gets them 6. So now it is second and 4. Lamar now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Running back sent in motion. First down. Here's Lamar. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Moves to second and 10.
Throwing again is Lamar. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down. Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for two. Jackson throwing for it. And he makes the catch. So hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a two-score game here late. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
It's victory formation the rest of the way for the Bengals, who take a knee.
Here we go. Can.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the All-Pro from a season ago, Jamar Chase. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's David Montgomery. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. The Lions use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs hosting the LA Chargers. And it's the rookie, Omarion Hampton. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. The Chargers win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.